Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Ace here, back with another props video, man. Another great day in the Discord. I'm about to show you guys a recap right now. I was gonna do a video. I swear to God, I was gonna do a video this morning, like at 12 a.m. or something. But the goddamn power went out at like 12 or something, and it was out for like two and a half. No, it went out at 11, and it was like 2:30. It went out for like 2.5 hours, and at that point, it was still down. So I just went to bed. That was crazy though. There was like thunder and it was crazy shit. But anyway, let's get into this recap. I had Screwball over 6.5Ks. This was the only chalk of the day. This is the first prop, but the only chalk of the day. You'll see the value that we got though. The value we got on this prop was insane. I would have taken it. I would have taken it every single day. Like Screwball over 6.5 strikeouts at a playable line against like any team that's not like the Royals, and even against the Royals, he's cashed twice this season. Like you're gonna play that every single time. But yeah, those are the write-ups right there. You could pause the video to see the write-ups. The write-ups are really good, in my opinion. But yeah, this is the only chalk of the day. We had Abbott under 5.5 strikeouts as a straight as well. We had like we had four straights and only one hit prop. So we had mostly straights, and we had a really good day. So that's always the best, to hit the straights because they have the better odds than hit props. Hit props are usually like minus 200 something. But yeah, this was a really good prop. Wasn't the best odds, but hey, 155 a cash is a cash, right? We had Lively over, so that one cashed. We had Lively over 1.5 walks. This one cashed as well. He had exactly two, and really good odds on that one. So that was good. We had Molly. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just gonna say Molly. Molly under 6.5 strikeouts, bro. This line was so free. I'm gonna show you what he ended up with, but write up was really good. I love this prop. And then our last prop was Ramos for a hit, and this one cashed as well. So we went 4-1 on the day. Look at this. Look at this value that we got on Screwball, bro. I posted him at minus 122. He ended up being minus 194, but he's still chalk. But I mean, I'm happy if we get a ton of value. Wish he would have hit, but we got the value. So that's how you know it's a good read. Most of the time. But yeah, Screwball 7.5 strikeouts. That was the only one, or 7 strikeouts. That's the only one that chalked. Abbott got a ton of value, posted him at 155, I think, and he was minus 190. And then Molly, we got him at under 6.5. He went all the way down to 5.5. So remember, that doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you're taking an under, there are no alt unders. Like if we're taking the over 4.5 and then they go up to 5.5, you could just take the over 4.5 alt. But with unders, there are no alt unders. So like there was literally nowhere you could take him for under 6.5 after that. So it's basically like it got removed from the board. Kind of. So like that was probably the best value just because it's like taken off the board essentially. But yeah, Lively cashed his walks. Abbott went under his strikeouts, only had 4. Ollie only had 1 strikeout. This is the one I'm talking about, bro. Under his line was 6.5, bro. I don't care if it's like minus 160, bro. His line was 6.5 and 1 strikeout. And then Ramos got a hit as well, a bomb against JP Sears. So that was super nice. Another good day. Would have wanted the sweep, but we didn't get the sweep. But it is what it is. Still profitable day. It's all about profiting, especially in this sport. Remember, guys, I'm mainly a NBA guy, and then Rocket League, and then NFL. Like this is my least knowledgeable sport. This is like the off-season sport, when NBA, NFL, Rocket League isn't on. This is my sport, so we keep getting profitable days. We've been profiting a ton on MLB, to be honest. So I'm happy with it. But anyway, let's go to the green slips. Not many people posted green slips, I guess, but my boy Strems, he tailed. This was one of my leans, Sonny Gray over 5.5 strikeouts, and he paired it with Ramos for a nice little 2.35x, and then Abbott under strikeouts, and then Lively. Wow, Lively over 1.5 walks is 1.91x on chalkboard. Jesus, I did not even realize that myself. That's crazy. That's like wow, that's insane. But that cashed, and then I had a few myself. To just de-juice Molly a little bit, I paired him with Ramos hit, and that made the slip plus 132. So that's really, really good. That cashed easy. And then I played Lively as a straight, and then I played Abbott as a straight as well. So yeah, pretty good day. Profit is profit. 4-1, it is what it is. It's not the most props. Lately, I've been doing a little bit of less props because sometimes I do like 10 props. But lately, I've been doing a little bit of less props, being more picky, I guess, with the props that I actually post in the main list, and then the props that I post to the leans. I've been a little bit more picky, more selective, I would say, smartly. I don't even think smartly is a word, but yeah. We've been more selective, and it's been working, so that's all that matters. Anyway, that's been 5 minutes of yapping. Let's get into 5 minutes of yapping about today's props. I got more props posted in the Discord, guys. Remember, if you guys want every single play, sometimes I may miss a YouTube video. Like today, that was some crazy shit that happened last night. And remember, I don't post every single play on my YouTube videos. I post all my plays in the Discord, $25 a month. But your first month is only $15, bro. Take advantage of that deal. If your unit size was $10, you would have made all that money back yesterday, just yesterday. There's still 30 days of that membership, 29 more days. So take advantage. $15 for your first month only. But let's get into these 3 props. I got 3 props for you guys. 2 of them are 1 unit plays. So that's you know what I mean. Like I'm liking these plays. But anyway, let's get into it. The first one is going. I got 2 juiced props and then 1 straight prop. It's not juiced, at least not that juiced. First prop is going to be a hit prop. Is going to be Mark Vientos for a hit. When you think of wagons against left-handed pitchers, at least in my Discord, you think of Helio Ramos and you think of Mark Vientos. Mark Vientos has cashed us a ton against left-handed pitchers. He's facing another one here. He's cashed this line in his last 10 out of 12 games, batting .349 against left-handed pitchers. So really, really good batting numbers against lefties. Mainly a lefty batter. He's pretty decent against righties, but obviously very, very much better against lefties. Like cashed in his last 10 out of 12 game against him. He's facing Trevor Rogers, who, you know, he's not only a lefty, he's a really bad lefty. He's allowing a .277 batting average against right-handed batters. So really, really good matchup here. A really advantageous lefty for Vientos here. Vientos is also, if we're looking at Trevor Rogers' pitch arsenal against right-handed batters, Vientos is batting an insane combined batting average of .399 against Rogers' 3 favorite pitches. He's batting .381 against the fastball, .353 against the changeup, and then an insane .462 against the sinker. So really, really good batting numbers against his pitch arsenal. He already faced Trevor Rogers last month, and he went 2 for 2 against him. So, like, this just checks all the boxes, right? How could I not make this a 1 unit play? He has the history this season. He has the batting numbers against the pitch arsenal. He's facing a lefty who he's been insane against, and he's facing a really bad lefty. So he just checks all the boxes to make him a 1 unit play. Vientos for a hit. I don't see how he doesn't get a hit. If he doesn't, you just got to live with it, right? You roll with the punches. I just love this write-up. It's pretty simple. Let's get into the second juiced prop. Going to be Tanner Houck. Under 18.5 outs. So like I said, it is juiced. Minus 174 is the best you'll get, which honestly is not that bad for how good this prop is in my eyes at least. But this one's half a unit, okay? Vientos was 1 unit. I'll show you guys the notepad at the end of the props in the YouTube video. But Vientos was 1 unit. This one's half unit. So let's get into the write-up. He's gone under in his last 7 out of 8 games. This is a line where I feel like it should be 17.5 juiced on the over instead of 18.5 juiced on the under, because this just seems like a free cash on the under. Anyway, he's only went over this line. Like I said, he's gone under in his last 7 out of 8 games. And he did go over in his last game, his most recent game, but the only reason he went over is because he played the Rangers. Rangers, they have one of the lowest OBPs, on base percentage, against right-handed pitchers in the last 30 days. Like, we've abused outs against the Rangers. Pablo Lopez just cashed his outs. We had Ober who cashed his outs. I'm trying to think of some other guys that have cashed their outs against the Rangers. Like, Rangers have been really, really bad against righties. They have one of the lowest OBPs against right-handed pitchers, so that's the reason why he went over last game. Rarely do you see pitchers at 18.5 odds, or 18.5 outs. Sorry. Rarely do you see pitchers at 18.5 outs, except for when they're like really, really elite. Like pitchers that have 18.5 out lines, even if they're juiced, it's usually like Tarek Skubal. It's usually Blake Snell. It's usually like Zach Wheeler. Tanner Houck is not one of those guys. So even though it is juiced, I'm liking this prop. I'm still taking it with the juice. Houck has had a very good 3.01 ERA this season, so he's been really, really good actually with his ERA. But his expected ERA is 4. So his expected ERA is basically 1 run higher than his actual ERA, which is pretty crazy. That's a pretty big discrepancy. So hopefully we do get some positive regression there in this matchup. He also he's facing the Astros. I didn't mention it. He's facing the Astros, who had the 10th highest OBP in the last 3 weeks against right-handed pitchers. Also, Houck just faced them 10 days ago, and he went under against the Astros. So August 9th, he went under against the Astros. He had exactly 18, which he usually, pitchers usually get 18 outs. He had exactly 18 against the Astros 10 days ago. So this is going to be the second time that the Astros are facing him in the last 10 days. Got even more intel on them, so they should be even better. And even if they're not even better, I don't expect Houck being better than he was 10 days ago. So that's also an added bonus. Houck under 18.5 outs. And then the last prop is going to be the straight prop. It is going to be UC Kikuchi, 4+ hits allowed. So I took this at minus 150 on DraftKings. I have the picture in my Discord, but I took him at minus 150 on DraftKings. You guys check right now, minus 150 on DraftKings, as you can see right there, minus 150. So that's a straight to me. That's non-juice to me. This line at this much of playable odds just seems incorrect to me. I feel like this line should be like minus 180 or like minus 170. Minus 150 is really, really good value in my opinion. So this line could get its odds bumped. We'll see. But that's how I feel about it. He's gone over in 84% of games this season. He's allowing 5.4 hits per game this season. So a really, really good hit rate, especially for these odds. He has, as you can see, he has gone under in his last 2 out of 3 games, but both of those games were against the Tampa Bay Rays. So as you can see here, against the Tampa Bay, again, and then against Tampa Bay. So both of those matches where he hooked the over, they were against Tampa Bay, and the Tampa Bay Rays, they have the 5th lowest batting average against lefties in the last 30 days. So that kind of explains itself, right? That explains why they're one of the worst batting teams against left-handed pitchers in the last month. Now he gets a way, way tougher matchup, and the fact that he was just 1 hit allowed short in both of those Tampa Bay Ray matchups makes me even more confident that he'll allow 4+ in a way tougher matchup. So the matchup is he's facing the Red Sox. The Red Sox have the 13th best batting average against left-handed pitchers in the last 30 days. They're batting .258 against lefties in the last month. 8 straight left-handed pitchers have cashed this line against the Red Sox, okay? 8 straight lefties have cashed this line against the Red Sox. They've allowed 4+ hits. Notable names from those 8 lefties were Reagans, he allowed 6 hits. Radford allowed 4 hits. Rodon, he allowed 5, and Cortez allowed 9. And you could make an argument that some of those pitchers have been better than Kikuchi this year. Maybe Reagans, maybe Rodon. So yeah. 8 of the 9 expected Red Sox batters have a .256 or higher batting average against the lefties this year. So that's damn near the whole lineup that's batting .256 or higher against lefties. So that's really, really good numbers right there. I believe that's above league average. Also, 5 of the 9 Red Sox batters have a .293 batting average or higher against lefties. That's going to be Ref Snyder, who's batting a .304, O'Neill, who's batting a .311, Gonzalez, who's batting a .293, Casas, I don't know how to pronounce his name, sorry. He just came back, he's batting .320, and then Wong is batting .304. So that's 5 guys that are batting .293 or better against lefties. So that's really, really good, obviously. He also faced the Red Sox earlier this season, and he allowed 7 hits. So this will be the second time he's played them this year, which is even better for batters. Yeah, I just don't know why this line is minus 150. That's really, really good odds, especially for the hit rate in the matchup. And those are going to be the 3 props for the YouTube video. I got more in the Discord, but those are the 3 props for the YouTube video. Vientos hit for 1 unit. Huck under 18.5 outs for half a unit, and then Kikuchi 4+ hits allowed on DraftKings for minus 150 odds straight for 1 unit. Those are going to be the 3 props. Remember, guys, if you guys want every single play, join the Discord. Link of the Discord will be in the description of this video. $25 every month, but only $15 for your first month. Both of those prices are really good. You're going to make your money back and then some on both of those prices. If you have not joined, bro, you've been on the edge about joining. Just join. Take the deal, bro. You're not going to regret it. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next video. Hopefully, we have another profitable day. Peace.